Hello friends. Let me brief you something about our day's trip to Baratang Island. It was part of our weekday tour to Andaman Islands. We got ready very early in the morning so as to catch the bus that starts from Baratang Bazaar. We engaged a private taxi to reach the bus point at Baratang Jetty area. This was when we took up the day's trip to Baratang Island on 23rd December 2019. Baratang is famous for its natural wonders, from impressive limestone caves and dense mangrove creeks to the Parrot Island, the Blue Beach at Baludera and the mud volcanoes. Please mind, the limestone caves remain closed on Monday. There are tidal swamp forests and small but fascinating mud volcanoes. It is the first gateway up north from the capital city, located between the middle and south of Andaman. Baratang belongs to the North and Middle Andaman Administrative District, part of the Indian Union Territory of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Ranchivalas Island is another name for Baratang Island. The city of Ranchi experienced political upheaval towards the close of the 19th century, and many locals sought refuge by converting to Christianity with the help of the missionaries there. The British, realizing the future prospects of the forests of Andaman and Nicobar Islands, sent the converts to Baratang Island to cultivate crops. The laborers from Ranchi settled there and made new lives for themselves here. The island belongs to the Great Andaman Chain, and with an area of 242.6 square kilometers, it is one of the main islands of the group, a closely set archipelago in the Bay of Bengal, adjoining the Andaman Sea. Middle Andaman is to its north, and South Andaman to the south. Beaches, mangrove creeks, limestone caves, and mud volcanoes are some of the physical features. Baratang contains the only known examples of mud volcanoes in India. These mud volcanoes have erupted sporadically, with recent eruptions in 2005, believed to have been associated with the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake. The previous major eruption recorded was on 18 February 2003. The locals called this mud volcano Jalki. There are other volcanoes in the area. The Baratang Island volcano, which is the only active volcano in South Asia, and the Narcondam volcano, which has been classified as a dormant volcano by the Geological Survey of India. The island is dissected by the Andaman Trunk Road to Rangat and Mayabanda. There are two ferry crosses, Bamboo Trikai Jetty and Nilambur Jetty. There are 12 villages on Baratang. Most noted are Adazing, Sundarga, Nayaga and Nilambur, the headquarters. The island has 5,691 inhabitants according to the 2011 census of India. The effective literacy rate, that is, the literacy rate of population excluding children aged 6 and below, is 100%. Baratang has plenty of private accommodations. Forest and PWD guest houses are also available. Visitors should book well in advance for a confirmed reservation. Bus services are the most convenient and readily available from STS bus terminal at Aberdeen Bazaar. It will take you around 2.5 hours to reach Baratang. And a checking clearance is required before you are allowed into the island. You will even have to take a ferry ride to reach the main island, and that is a very exciting experience on its own. There is Macruise cruise operating from Port Blair to Baratang. Macruise departs from Port Blair Jetty at 6 a.m. and reach there by 8 a.m. You will be received by Macruise representatives at the jetty, and you will be escorted to undertake an exciting boat journey passing through the scenic mangroves and reach the limestone caves. The boat journey lasts approximately 30 minutes. Blessed with rich flora and fauna, this hidden gem of Andaman, Baratang Island, is the perfect place to spend an adventurous day amidst nature. Be it the mangroves, limestone caves or the mud volcano, there's no dull moment when you are on this island. Furthermore, the island is covered with a few beaches and narrow mangrove creeks that make Baratang a perfect and peaceful travel experience. Baratang Island is located about 100 kilometers from Port Blair, and if you take it from the tourism point of view, then this island is an unexplored gem filled with pure beauty and natural wonders. This must-visit destination slouches with verdant green meadows and thick mangrove forests. November to February is considered the best period to visit Baratang Island. During this season the sea remains passable and fit for water activities, trekking and sightseeing. Nature's own architecture, these naturally formed limestone caves are a treat for your eyes. Take a walk through dense mangrove forests to reach these caves that have been formed over years through corrosion. The limestone formations emerge from the ceiling as well as the floor and makes for a marvelous texture that will leave you awestruck. It is a magical experience to see nature transform and evolve and create beautiful structures every day. These caves in Baratang are sedimentary rocks formed and compressed over millions of years by the continuous deposits of many components and elements such as seashells, marine life, corals, and skeletons. Soon after you enter the caves, you are bound to start rubbernecking as you will find limestone formations hanging from the top and bottom. Besides, these caves are regularly emerging and growing in shapes and sizes. Did you ever imagine getting close to volcanoes? Well, now you can even hike and walk over these volcanoes lined around the island. Another such attraction in Baratang Island that is visited by many tourists is the mud volcano. Nature's mysterious creations, These volcanoes were formed several years ago and are much smaller than the ones you have seen in videos. However, don't be afraid. Unlike the volcanoes you have read about, these volcanoes do not erupt hot molten lava, but instead natural gases like methane erupt out as explosions. It so happens that the mud is pushed upward by a natural gas emitting from underneath, created by decaying organic matter from underground. In addition to that, Parrot Island is also a must-visit attraction located near Baratang jetty. This beautiful place is best visited in the evening to witness thousands of parrots that fly around and roost. A truly magical experience, and a tranquil and romantic boat ride through mangrove forests spread around the island, creating a canopy. The canopy creates tantalizing patterns on the water, and you will be surprised to see rays of sunshine penetrating the thick forest to shine on you. Awake the photographer and bird watcher within you, as you will be blessed with views of exotic birds and animals that will leave you mesmerized. Embark on a one-day trip to Baratang Island and awaken your soul. Baratang Island can be considered as a one-day trip destination, but if you happen to dwell in its peaceful surroundings, then the island provides accommodations like forest and PWD guest houses. You can also avail a private accommodation in Baratang Island. Expose yourself to the sun and the sand. Take a swim in the Azure Seas or go exploring the land like the true adventurer you are. Let yourself run wild with nature. If you want to relieve your stress and refresh your mind, a Baratang Island tour is what you need. From Baratang Island you can take a ferry ride to reach limestone caves through a wide creek which leads to Nicobar jetty. From there on you can walk to the attraction or stop at Broadwalk, then walk to the attraction crossing Nicobar jetty. Mud Volcano is easily reached via road to Nicobar jetty. From there on one has to get to Jarava Creek by ferry. From Jarava Creek Mud Volcano is walkable at about 300 meters. To reach the Parrot Island, one has to take a fiber boat from Baratang jetty and cross the creek. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon. For more updates, please visit my webpage at https://margaya.wordpress.com.